Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. Uh-oh. Stand by. Let me mute this. All right, there we go. Now, what I was going to tell you today is starting, well, maybe a week or so ago, when the weather conditions change, in other words, it gets, typically when it gets cold, and you get rain, and you get snow if you're up north, then the fire and EMS and even the police channels get very active. There's a lot of interesting stuff to listen to. I was listening to it last night, and there was a lot of activity. And locally here in Pinellas County, we can go on this website for the Safety and Emergency Services, fire and EMS, and get a listing real time, well, pretty much real time, of what is going on. And you can see, look at all the medical calls. And then it gives the equipment as far as emergency trucks and fire trucks and stuff like that that's been assigned to that particular incident. And it even gives you a map over here, which kind of, in a limited way, they're not allowed to, if it's medical, they can't tell you exactly where it's taken place. But they can give you the general area. So this is something we have in Pinellas County, and I'm sure other places have. Oh, there's a motor vehicle collision. Been getting a lot of those today because it's kind of drizzling rain all day long. I do not have a scanner now that will pick up and decode these frequencies. The Pinellas County Fire and EMS and police have gone digital, and you need a more expensive scanner than I have, typically about $600, and I really don't want to invest that. Plus, I have the capability because if I go to Radio Reference website and I come down to live audio and I select my state and then I select my county, there are a couple of people, individuals, that have the proper radios that put them on this website and you can listen to them. That's what I was hearing. Where to go? Right here. That's what, when you click on one of these, this page pops up, and I stopped it so that it doesn't interfere with my babbling. I'll just turn it off for a few seconds.
1012 in apartment 4.
Really?
10-4. 10-4.
And of course, now they're going to be quiet. Anyway, so I can listen to Pinellas County Fire and EMS, and there's even one, which is the one I'm listening to right now, which also includes the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office and the St. Pete Clearwater and St. Pete Police. So it's got everything. And the one up here that's a little more popular, it's got 17 listeners right now, is just Pinellas County Fire and EMS. Now, the big difference between these two, besides the fact that this one has more, is this one, the audio doesn't totally squelch out. So you're always hearing something. I'll go back to that for a second and maybe you can hear it. Turn it back on. So I don't know if you can hear that noise. See if I can raise the level here. All right, don't let me raise the level. Anyway, it doesn't squelch totally, which is somewhat of annoyance, but not a big deal. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to a lot of background noise. Anyway, my point is, this is if you're interested in listening to this kind of stuff on your scanner radio, or if you're lucky enough that if you don't have the...
Do you want a K9 for that as well?
Now she's going to talk. Let me stop.
Is the warrant of felony?
Okay. What was I saying? I don't know. Anyway, if you don't have the right scanner and somebody in your area is nice enough to put one on this website, what it is now is it used to be, let me go back. Going back, go back. Okay, Radio Reference used to do this directly, but now when you connect on live audio, it takes you to a different service called Broadcastify. And of course, you could go there directly if you wanted to. And they have kind of taken over this feature that's available on the internet. So if you don't have the right radio and your particular city has or county has a person that does have a radio on this website, which are tons of them, then you can listen to it that way. So that's why I don't have any need to pay $600 to listen to my local stuff, because I can hear it here and I can hear it on, they have, there are many scanner radio applications for Android and Apple. And so you can listen on your tablets or your phone. I've got it on my phone, my tablet, and even my watch. So the point is, and I'll get back to the point. The point is, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, this is when it really gets active, is when the weather goes bad. Right now, it's finally turned cold in Florida. I say cold, it's in the mid-60s, and it's rainy. Ideal conditions for problems and for people to get sick. And for people, when it gets real cold, say it gets, and this is in Florida again, when it gets below 50 and people have to turn on their heaters, you get a lot of fire traffic with the fire department having to go put people's houses on. They caught on fire because their furnace leaked or whatever. And again, for me in Pinellas County, I also have this service where I can visually see, like here's a, right here, unconfirmed structure fire. The weather's turning cool. Somebody turned on their heater or lit their fireplace, and now they got a problem. Here's another that's the fire alarm test. Another fire alarm test. So they're doing some tests, getting prepared for these kinds of problems. But anyway, that's just a suggestion. So if you have the proper radio to listen to it directly, I advise you to get it out, turn it on, and start listening. Some of the stuff is quite interesting. Matter of fact, it's interesting enough that there now is a couple of emergency programs on TV. One of them is something rescue, like emergency rescue or something. Not that good. They're attempting to show you live rescues in the United States, throughout the United States, and it's a little quirky. I watched it one or two times, and I'm like, okay, I'd rather just listen or watch my local stuff. Anyway, have a great day. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.